So I just want to show you this part of the garden. So we've got this hedge here, this copper beech hedge, that's going to stay. And then down here, this ground's going to be reduced by about 8 inches, okay? So over the other side of the fence, the garden can wrap around here. So they'll extend their garden, and obviously these fences were put up as a sightline before. This is his property, but he wants to extend into the garden, which is fair enough. So we're going to put a sleeper going down here, just to retain the ground. We could probably use those timeless sleepers. And already Jack is taking the feather edge fence down. Somebody said the other day that they suggested that you smile on camera. So can you just give a big smile?
Monday morning.
Yeah, it is.
Jack's getting a P45.
Well, where Carl stood there, this is where the decking's going to be in this corner, and a pergola. And let me just turn around here. So the garden is going to extend back out there where Jack's taking the fence down, and we're going to reduce the level of the garden by about 6 to 7 inches, and then we're going to retain the path side where the beech hedge is with over there with a sleeper. If I just turn around here, so the lawn will come over into this part, extending the garden, have that real wraparound feel. And we're going to be putting a porcelain patio over in this part. Got the digger here yet, so the guys are starting to hand dig that out, and these are the slabs that's going to come out. So our customer's going to put these on Facebook, and but they're still good slabs wherever you look at it. There we are. We've made a mess already. There you go. We started digging out for the patio yesterday. We'll start digging a bit more. We're going to start lifting the slabs because the slabs have got to go. Well, yesterday we went down. We need the digger here on this job, but we can't get the digger out on the last job simply because there's a skip in the way. So we've loaded that skip yesterday afternoon, and hopefully that'll be picked up so we can get the digger down, and then we can start pulling out all this area over here. And I'm frustrated. I want to get on with it. I want to get it done. So the idea is to strip this area right the way through to the top, and then we've got a grab service at some point where the van is. You'll be able to park there and reach over. We're going to put some boards down and a sheet down, and then just transfer it across. There's a fair bit here. I've worked it out. It's going to take 2 loads, 2 grab services away to get this away. And we've got to be careful because along here is a path, and this path services these houses, and definitely there will be services coming through that path, but you just don't know what they do sometimes. So we've just got to work very, very careful. Well, there he is. I don't know what's actually happened now this morning, but he just seems to have got straight on with it, and I don't know, something's got into him, but there he is. Well, here we are. We've dug out this part of the garden. This is where the new patio is going to come from. You see me there? From that doorway coming over this way, and we're going to do something with this manhole here. But you can see the existing patio, and you look at the horizon on the side, and you can see that it's not being laid on anything good really. So that might have to be dug out, Jack. So whether you're a contractor or a consumer that is having a patio, as you can see here, and you can see very closely here, you can actually see the soil, and this patio is being laid on soil. There's no ifs or buts about it. You can see it's being laid on soil. So you know, if you're getting a quote, make sure you get some specification, and make sure that they say they're going to do what's on the quote. And good specification is a good decent sub base, whatever the laying method is. But in this case, this is being laid on soil and a little bit of mortar. So if you decide to go down that route and choose a contractor and it all goes wrong and goes pear-shaped and downhill, it's your own fault. Well, here we go. This is the start. We've got some boards here. We've got a new sheet to put down. Where's a new sheet? Oh, he's got a sheet over there. Let's have a look now. So what we've got to do, we've got a path here, it doesn't get used at all. We've got a grab service come in at some point, so we're going to be putting the soil here. But we've got to strip off all the way along there now today. Shouldn't take long, but we've got to be really careful. The thing that we're going to be doing today, because I've had some good feedback off you guys out there, you guys and girls, and I want to sort of improve things. So here we go. They've shoved it on the floor. I wish they hadn't shoved it on the floor. There we are. That's the Canon 80D that we've got in there. So we're going to be using this, see if we can get some better footage. Here we got, Jack's going to explain to us what we got here, Jack. What is it? We haven't got a laser level here. What is this?
A dumpy level.
This is a dumpy level, and is it as good as a laser level?
Depends how good you are using it.
Yeah, but all those beeping along when you
I turn it off anyway on the laser level.
Yeah, well, yeah. So what we got to do with this? I've had this a couple of years, but it still works. This is old school, but they're still being used. So we got to set this up. We got to get that bubble in the centre, and then we're going to take a couple of levels. One off what we feel the final height of the paving is going to be, and then we're going to transfer that level across, aren't we, Jack? Over here, because that bank has got to come out, and it's a lot higher at the moment. So